Hi, my name is Tia Hollowood, and I'm one of the authors for Trauma, a PTSD blog on healthyplace.com. Today, I'd like to discuss with you depersonalization. Depersonalization is a sense of being separated from what is going on around you, not being a part of. Things don't seem real. It could be almost seem like dreamlike or a movie-like quality, that it's not really happening. There's nothing in it that's making you feel like you're part of the scene. And when I was growing up, as a youth and a younger teen, I experienced more with dissociation, where I completely tuned out, and I would just miss whole chunks of what was going on because I wasn't interacting with my environment in any way that I could remember. But when I got into college, I noticed this depersonalization starting. And when I say I noticed it in college, I still did not understand anything about PTSD and really had not unraveled a lot of what had happened in life. So I was not looking at this as something that was treatable or something unusual. This was still just, okay, this is me, this is how I am. So when I say I noticed it, I didn't notice it as a problem or something that I needed to fix. I was just like, okay, well, let's deal with this now. One of the things that happened frequently, especially in crowded areas, at college, say, waiting before a class, sitting on the benches with lots of people around, everyone's talking, different things are going on. And I would be there. I could see everything that was going on. I could look at all these different interactions. I could see people laughing, even see someone upset. And I was very flat. I really had no connection to it. No matter what was going on, it didn't really trigger anything inside me to feel like it was real. It's like watching a movie, but I think in some ways not even quite that, because I still was able to watch a movie and let go once in a while and get a little into the emotion of it. Usually the anxiety of it, to be honest. Thrill movies and things like that were very hard for me to watch. So maybe I had more issues with that than I realized. But the fact is that I remember thinking to myself, I am a robot. I'm seriously, somebody came, they put a computer brain in this body, and one of these days I'm going to find out that all of these memories were just given to me in a program, and that will explain what is going on with me. I'm actually just a cyborg, an android, a robot. I am not human. I am not experiencing any of these things these other people experience. So that was a great deal of the types of things that happened for depersonalization when I was in college. As I got older and started to connect and form more significant relationships, especially when I was pregnant with my first son. I have 3 sons. There was a part of me that, even though my diagnosis was very new, I knew that I was going to have to do something that I hadn't been able to or allowed myself to do before, and that was form a big attachment to this little being. He was very much real, and he very much needed love. And it caused a great deal of turmoil for me during the pregnancy. But I think it's heartening to me, and hopefully to others, that when he was born and I did get that opportunity to bond with him, it was powerful. I I did not experience a detachment from him. As a matter of fact, I didn't want to let him out of my sight. And it was the same with my other children. I think acknowledging that I had the capability to be detached and to be concerned that that would actually happen kind of is, in part that acknowledgement made it so that that wasn't going to be the case. So I find hope in that for lots of folks, especially if you have these kinds of issues and you're considering having children. I think if you're just addressing it before the kiddos come and stuff, that'll help a lot. But so those are some of my thoughts and experiences on depersonalization, and everybody's obviously is different, but at least I hope that gives some perspective and a little more insight on what it can be like. Thanks.